My first motorbike, I suppose if you call it a motorbike, was a thing which was called an NSU Quickly. And it was a German bike, 49 cc's. And you had the opportunity to pedal it as well. And that was my first motorbike, I would describe it as a motorbike really. And it was just a nice thing to have at the age of whatever I was, 15 or 16. It was about when I was 15, I can't remember what the limit was now, but it was that sort of period anyway. But before that I'd ridden other motorbikes, but I'd ridden motorbikes in fields and places like that, and driven cars in fields. My current motorcycles are two. One is a Triumph 900 Scrambler, and the other is a Honda XL250 Motorsport. I mean, I can't think of anything that happened that was just normal, you know, to get on a motorbike and ride it. I mean, one of the worst experiences I had was when I had a motorbike stolen, and that was pretty upsetting because it was stolen from the art school in Bristol, which is at Bower Ashton, and was found in a council estate by the police. And the people who stole it were actually there when I went to collect it, but they couldn't. They wouldn't confess to having stolen it, but I knew they had. Anyway, that was the only experience I can think of that was a bit upsetting. I think motorcycling is a great thing to do, and I think anyone who does it and is conscious that they are in a dangerous situation, you know, because you're a very vulnerable situation, just the same as a cyclist is, if not more so in some ways because of the speed. But I think it's great that you have motorcycle clubs, you have vintage motorcycle clubs, you have scrambling clubs, you have trials clubs, all those sort of things.
CB125 Twin. I had that when I was 18 years old, when I was a student at Bath University, and realised that I couldn't get up and down the hill into Bath and back again up to university, so yeah, I bought this 125 Twin. But living in South London, in Croydon, it was a pain in the arse trying to get all my belongings on it to get back at the end of term, at the end of the year, so I soon got fed up with it. I have two, well actually I have three at the moment. I still have my Suzuki T500 Twin, two-stroke Suzuki, that I replaced that original 125 with. Still got that in the garage, but whether it will ever go again, I don't know. It's a project. But I ride Harley Davidson V-Rod, and I've also got Harley Davidson